Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be doing the Tour of Homes, the COBA Tour of Homes, presented by the Central Oregon Builders Association. Now this is kind of the marquee event relating to real estate here in the Central Oregon area that happens each and every July, typically second weekend, third weekend, 3-day stretches on each side. And it's just this really cool event where there are dozens of homes featured on the tour, and they range all the way from, say, Madras up to the north, all the way down to Lapine this year to the south, Sisters, you got Redmond, you got Bend, you got Powell Butte out to the east. And so it's like this big triangle slash circle that features probably 40 some odd homes. This year it's 43, and there's been as many as like 55 or 60 on past tours. And it's just a really cool event where you hop on the tour, it's free. You get one of these really cool pamphlets here, and then you're just kind of off to the races because you just look it up, you know, which home you want to go check out next. And typically you see the same people from house to house because you're all on the same schedule, the same little route going from one home to the next. But ultimately speaking, it's a great way to stay in tune with everything going on in the current state of the market as it relates to architecture, craftsmanship, design work. Learn about some of these builders. There are over 30 different builders featured in this year's Tour of Homes. And so they all have at least one home that they've opted to have on the Tour of Homes. And so you can go check it out. There's usually somebody there representing the home, whether it's the builder, maybe it's a realtor, maybe it's somebody else associated with the home, whether they supplied the architecture work or maybe some of the appliances that are installed in the house. Those are all brand new as well. And it just gives you this real cool vibe of learning about the latest and greatest trends of the local real estate market here in Bend. And you can bet that there are an array of different styles and models, and there are homes that range from, say, I think I saw one at 150,000, might have been like a little townhome. And then of course you have some luxury estates that are on the west side of Bend or maybe out in Brasada Ranch that range all the way up to, say, maybe 4 million. And there are plenty of homes that are already sold, but they're still brand new. They're on the tour, and so we don't get to know the exact specs of what they went for in terms of their price, but you can later on once they record. But what's cool about this whole thing is that it gives you this idea, like you want to go check out Tetherow. There's been dozens in the past in Tetherow, not so many this year, but then you have new subdivisions like Discovery West or Treeline or Talline. They're all kind of taking their steps into the limelight right now, while having the opportunity to have multiple homes on the Tour of Homes. Brasada Ranch out east has been one of the marquee subdivisions and local communities in the past that have had dozens over the years homes inside the Tour of Homes that are just featured. This year there's 2. We're going to check those out. So we're going to hop into the car and just kind of do a little tour because there are multiple spots that I hit today. Now, I couldn't hit all the homes on this Tour of Homes in a single weekend, but this gives you an idea as to what's going on because this was the first weekend when I recorded this video and got this coverage of what's going on with the current state of the Tour of Homes this year. So we have another weekend coming up, and so this might give you a little idea or give you some inspiration as to where it is you might want to go and check out some of these homes, because some of these are pretty cool, and a lot of these builders deserve a little bit more of the notoriety for the work they put into their homes, because they are some talented builders. But let's hop in the car right now. We're going to start out in Brasada Ranch, out east, and then we'll just work our way back into Bend. So I'll see you in the car. Hey, real quick, if this is your first time to the channel or it's your 50th, that doesn't matter to us. And you want to know everything there is to know about living, eating, sleeping, working, playing, the lifestyle in Bend and surrounding sunny Central Oregon, then subscribe to our channel, tap that notification bell below so you can be the first to know about the current market happenings and lifestyle happenings here in Bend and Central Oregon. My name's Ryan, and I've lived in Bend for over 30 years. Zach and I, we get calls and texts every day from people just like you looking for help with their next transaction as it relates to real estate here in Bend and Central Oregon. So, whether you're looking to make that transaction a possibility in the next 9 days or 90 days or even beyond that, that doesn't matter to us either. Give us a call or shoot us a text and we can set up a meeting if you're somewhere else. But if you're local, let's go get coffee somewhere and we can discuss your situation to figure out what the next course of action should be pertaining to your real estate situation. But it starts with you guys reaching out to us. So you can see our phone number right there. Give us a call or shoot us a text and we can arrange a time to chat further. Now, back to the video. All right, so we finished up the tour today. We covered 8 different sections of Central Oregon. The majority being on the west side of Bend, because that's where generally the majority of the homes are going to be located during the COBA Tour of Homes each and every July. But we also touched on Brasada Ranch out east, and we touched on Countryside, that awesome subdivision that's right there in the southeast part of Bend, where there's a lot of progress going that direction. And then, of course, on the west side, where there are multiple subdivisions, some of which we didn't even get to today because it would take multiple videos to really cover all sections of the tour homes. There's Redmond, there's Sisters, there's Terrebonne, there's Madras, and there's Lapine, and there's Sun River. All areas that would be worth checking out, depending on where it is you might see yourself living in the future here in Central Oregon. Now, if you're curious to learn more about the tour homes, just go hop on the tour this Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. That's when the tour is going to be open for the final 3 days. You just go find a sign, follow it to the home, then hop into that house, and then you can pick up a pamphlet, and then you can be off to the races with whichever direction you want to go from there. Now, if you're curious about real estate services with Zach or myself, please reach out to us directly. It starts with you guys reaching out to us. You call us, you text us. We can set up an initial meeting, whether it's through the computer via Zoom, if you're remote, or if you're local, we can go get coffee somewhere to discuss the next course of action as it relates to your future transaction. My name's Ryan. I'm a licensed broker with eXp Realty. Thank you so much for watching these videos. We'll see you on the next one.